This IRL streamer just can't stop humiliating himself, and I'm starting to get baffled at how little self-awareness it's possible to have as a human being. Because Jack Doherty just picked a fight for content with a former UFC heavyweight champion. Then talked a whole lot of smack online, then completely disappeared when it was time to actually follow through on his talking. Which is extremely on brand for the guy, but this is also on top of him currently facing the legal charges in Miami from about a month ago. So mid-December, Jack Doherty went viral after footage surfaced of a chaotic backstage interaction at the Jake Paul vs. Anthony Joshua boxing event in Miami. At this point, Jack just needs to stay out of Miami. But the clip showed former UFC heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovski swinging and kicking towards Jack's group as people yelled and recorded everything from their phones.
Why that guy is trying to kick you for no reason? I don't know. Yo, how are you 260 and we still eat your hits? You're a little... Holy
Of course, Jack then tweeted trying to frame the whole thing as another example of him being treated unfairly by saying, "I was just walking by and he tries to kick me for no reason. And that's how it all started. I literally didn't say or do anything to him, but I'll always be the bad guy in the situation, lol." According to the reporting at the time, the whole thing happened backstage at the Kaseya Center while Arlovski was moving through the arena with his wife, his child, and his friends. Jack, who is known for walking directly into people and shoulder checking them as a part of his content, allegedly ran into Arlovski. I mean, who would have thought that shoulder checking people for content, then hiding behind your bodyguard, would ever catch up to you?
Yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? What you gonna do? Uh-oh, he's mad. Uh-oh. What you gonna do, little bro?
But almost immediately, things got heated. One of Jack's friends or team members, maybe his bodyguard, appeared to throw a punch. And then Arlovski responded, and everything turned into a dumpster fire. So, from Jack's point of view, this was another random attack. But according to Arlovski, his perspective was very different. Arlovski responded just days later, saying this wasn't just an unprovoked attack. From his Instagram story post, he said, "First of all, I didn't beat anyone. I just stopped the threat. Someone threatened me, my wife, my kid, and I have another friend and his wife. I did what I was supposed to do and what every man is supposed to do and stop the threat." And in another post, Arlovski said that he was the victim and that Jack was looking for content and they had been sucker punched during the fight. But before we get there, Arlovski didn't stop with just one response, because on January 1st, Arlovski spoke again, this time in a longer interview. By then, Jack had already issued challenges, talked about fighting, and loudly claimed online that he wasn't scared of anyone. But according to Arlovski, none of this really lasted too long. He called me this and that and talked about boxing, and if I understood for MMA, my manager mentioned something like Misfix contacted him and no response. Nothing. Then came the line that would pretty much summarize Jack's online personality. He was super brave, super loud for these 2 or 3 days, and now he vanished. And Arlovski, he admitted before the fight that he didn't even know who Jack Doherty was. He only learned about the name after the clips went viral and people started messaging him. So I mean, if that's the case, there's no reason for Arlovski to actually start a fight with Jack out of nowhere, like Jack claimed. I also think one of the funniest parts of the entire thing is that Arlovski said that having a fight with Jack made him into some kind of like online or in-person hero, because he said a whole bunch of like random kids recognized him because of that clip. And I mean, honestly, that's just kind of diabolical, because it shows how much the world dislikes streamers who just harass strangers on the street for content like Jack. So Arlovski also confirmed that Jack's bodyguard did throw punches, and that instead of anyone trying to help this random fight, everyone just started recording Jack's team hitting him, which is interesting and honestly very on brand for the social media sphere. But with the focus now on his upcoming bare knuckle fight against Ben Roswell, Arlovski said that he wasn't interested in continuing the drama. Jack, according to him, had already vanished. And the last time I covered Jack, it was already obvious things were headed downhill, because, you know, he had a legal interaction on November 15th. He was arrested in Miami, and according to the Miami Beach Police Department, Jack Doherty was arrested at 3:12 a.m. after officers saw him intentionally stepping into the traffic and blocking the roadway at the 700 block of Washington Avenue.
What? No. I'm good. I got it. Hey, yo, you don't want to go neither. Back up. I'm just saying I got it. Chill. Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to go with him?
Who the f*** you think you are, bro? No, you're f***ing not.
He was trying to top.
Dude, who the f*** are you, bro?
And according to the affidavit, officers issued multiple commands to get out of the road. Jack refused, even after members of his own group told him to comply, The affidavit states that he replied no, which is just genius. But he was about to prove to the world how much of a genius he really was because police warned him that he was going to get arrested, and Jack's response to that was, once I'm done with this, bet. Which, that's just not something you say to the police, unless you want to spend the night in jail. Especially because he had illegal stuff on him while he was actively refusing to comply with police. It really doesn't get too much dumber than that. No, actually, I take that back. It gets a whole lot dumber than that. We know very well on this channel, it gets a whole lot dumber than that. But that was still really dumb. But they apprehended Jack in the middle of the roadway due to what the affidavit describes as his deliberate refusal to follow lawful orders and continued obstruction of traffic. Jack was then transported to the Miami Beach Police Holding Facility for booking, and the after-hours state attorney was contacted for charging. He was charged with possession of a controlled substance, possession, and resisting an officer without violence. After his release, Jack said that was the worst 24 hours ever. There was no traffic. It was just 3 a.m. I think they just wanted to lock me up, but fair enough, learned my lesson. Did he really though? I don't know. But of course, even though he said it was the worst 24 hours of his life, Jack wasted no time to turn all that into content. He posted a video showing himself released from jail, posing with people with his face on t-shirts. As of right now, an arraignment hearing where Jack will officially enter a plea is scheduled to a little over a week from now. Legally speaking, this probably won't destroy him. Realistically, I don't think he's gonna get any serious charges from this. But in the Arlovsky situation, Jack said, I literally didn't say or do anything. In the Miami Beach situation, Jack just said there was no traffic and the police just wanted to lock him up. In both cases, multiple accounts say the same thing. Jack was pushing the situation for content, refusing to stop, and acting shocked when the world doesn't want to play along. But he did present a little bit of hope for everyone out there on New Year's because he announced that he was not going to return to social media in 2026.
All right, guys, I'm quitting social media. This is my last video ever, and if you don't believe me, you can check back in here in 24 hours plus. I am not posting another video ever again. I'm not going into 2026. I'm quitting social media, and this is my last video. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, but I'm done.
I don't think anyone believed that, though, because naturally, he returned. His girlfriend also posted something related to either this arrest or a previous situation as well. Yeah, it's an interesting mindset to just get pulled over by the police and immediately jump to, how can I farm this for content? But overall, it seems like their content has also kind of shifted from going to the mall and I guess baiting people and baiting the OF to just flaunting their stuff.
All right, guys, my boyfriend's gonna show you all his cool watches, and you guys better pay attention, and you guys better be nice.
Hi, I'm Jack. These are my cool watches, and so the first one is probably one of my favorite ones. This Richard Mille RM30, one of 30 in the world.
To me, it almost kind of seems like they're giving up because what is this? Also, they're now forcing their new bodyguard to film TikToks with them. So, that's interesting. But it now seems like more people than ever are becoming aware of this awful behavior. Since this title from this Daily Mail article is pretty fascinating. Truth about the worst man on the internet. Jack Doherty eats other people's food, had an OF wedding with this astonishing clause, and sets his bodyguard on strangers. But this is why he's facing a dark future. Yeah, that's an interesting title. I feel like his biggest problem here is he keeps on having to do stuff for attention. And it's always negative context stuff for attention, and that's only a downward spiral, as we've been witnessing for the last couple of years. But Jack has an arraignment scheduled in a little bit over a week right now for his other case, so drop a like if you want me to cover that and what happens there. But if you want to watch me travel to the Philippines and back in like 50 hours, you can watch this video right here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I want to see some much of the cake night for him. Yeah, I want to see what they're recording this shit be like. I ain't never got a rap too.
What do you mean you never got a rap?
I ain't never got
Just your dance, that's it?
I ain't never got no rap too. Dance for the show.
So when you do for your first year? Top of the year?
I'm happy as a bitch.
That's bro, 9 years?
9 years, I ain't never seen a rap ever.
I said a lot of the media outlets, people not gonna understand. Y'all making more money than rappers, right? But like I said, by me just saying that, it's over a lot of people's heads, right? In the time we in 2026 right now, a lot of people don't got no money. Some fellows, walking, they don't have no charisma. Like you see me, like this is the first time we meet in person. Not hard to say. That's work. That's not what you do. That's anybody you can put a wall there. But like with these people, they have an ego, they have an image they want to uphold, they want to be too cool, too tough, you know what I mean? So I think like give me somebody who can do right and say, sometimes I don't just speaking on live now. I don't feel like I feel like speaking out. Like, you know what I mean? I think I'm really entertaining to me for drugs. Like doing fucking what's that drug called doing? That shit we making yeah, that shit. Huh? Yeah, he was on fentanyl playing the game. So I'ma act like if I was to act like one of these rappers, interview me right now. That's why they ain't getting no money. Interview me, I'ma act like that.
Man, so what you got coming in the future, man?
Shit. Working on like an album right now, like.
I agree, man. The rappers be too cool. They do interviews. It's hard for you to grasp what they're talking about. They're talking in circles. They're not answering the questions for real. Just sitting there looking crazy and sounding crazy. Same thing on the mic. I call them rapping crackheads. That's what they sound like in the studio on performances. Just mediocre interviews. They're dropping mediocre music, giving mediocre performances. Music industry it's in the era of a dry spell. It's dry right now. It's a few artists that are dropping, and the rest sound like the rest, right? They all sound the same. All the beats sound the same. The subject matter is all the same, and they're all too cool. It's like, who are these people? How could you even become a fan or relate to somebody who, I don't know, they're just too mysterious. They just too mysterious, fabricated stories. That's really why they don't want to answer the questions. The stories are fabricated, their lifestyle is fabricated. It's all a facade, in my opinion, personally. He not lying, but look, this is what this video is about, man. Rappers are going broke. As y'all know, the music industry is falling.
The majority of the rappers in the rap industry are broke. Let me explain. And though this is low-key common knowledge, I thought it'd be interesting to break down how this actually happens. So for those that don't know, artists make money multiple ways, but these are the three main ways, which is music/performance, merchandising/licensing, brand/business ventures. The main one that we're going to talk about is the music/performance part. The reason why I chose music and performance first is because it's honestly the reason why the majority of this happened. Some of you guys may remember, back in the day, you had to buy an artist's CD in order to listen to their music. This is how the artist got paid, but the label still got a cut from the money you paid them, right? Back then, CDs was low-key a decent price, and they made a decent profit for artists to the point where though they weren't rich, they were still able to sustain themselves while the label just ate their money, right? Actually, CDs were really profitable to the label. In response to this, the label goes back to the artist like, yo, you think you can make a little bit more music? The artist respectfully be like, can I get more money? And the label is just like, of course we're gonna give you the money. We just need you to give us the rights to the songs that are being made because we're paying for them. We're paying.
One thing, I'm gonna let them continue, but I hate when they say artists. Say it with me. Artists. Artists. Not artists. Artists. 2. Did you know that the artists only get paid for the first 14 songs? when they had 20 songs on the album, they didn't get paid for those additional songs. They only got paid for the first 14. That's why the era of EPs became popular. People dropping less music, right? They might have an EP. There's 5 to 8 songs, 9 songs maybe on the project. Artists start to drop less music because why make more music if I'm not getting paid for it?
The majority of the time, the artist is happy. They don't care because they finally get to release music. It's been their dream to drop music, and now they got the money to fund it and do everything they want to do, right? Wrong. Because in the wise words of Master P, that was a loan, and you just lost one of your most passive incomes, your masters. And if you don't own the masters, and you don't own the song, and if you don't own the song, you can't control how much money gets to you. It is estimated artists only get less than 10% of how much money the songs make. And in some cases, it's even worse. Prime example being TLC, who was the top female group at the time, right? They sold 10 million one Grammys. That was a record, by the way. But on the night of the Grammy Award ceremony, they admitted to the whole world that they're broke. They make no money because why? They don't own their music. And even if the label was to give the artist $500,000, $1 million, they still gotta pay for studio time, producers and whatnot. That's why it's best that an artist becomes an engineer or producer himself. I'm not even talking about recent because it got worse. Literally 12 million artists uploaded their music to Spotify last year, and less than 0.6% even got 10K from their royalties. Now with streaming dead and practically all royalties gone, you're probably thinking tours is gonna be able to save you, but you gotta think about it. Where'd you get the money to go on tour? Your label. One thing you have to remember is that the label loves to keep the money going, so in their minds, like, you want a tour? Yes. You want flashy jewelry and all that to make sure that you keep your status, to make sure that we keep on making our money because people think that you're a rapper that's selling good? Yes. And yeah, but don't forget, while we making the money, pay us back. And once this happens, there's practically nothing the artist can do
other than this is why you hear, artists think it's the end goal, like they made it once they get signed. No, you just entered and began. Now everything counts. Also, a lot of times you still have to operate like an independent artist even though you have a machine behind you. You have to prove yourself. You have to become one of their top tier artists, right? For them to want to back you. It's still a grind. Many times they'll still have to put up their own money. They might have to foot the bill, right? You hear artists say, yeah, I paid to come to this interview. I paid out of pocket for my last tour, right? Or I record all of my music myself. The smart artists, they get their own studio set up. They learn how to engineer or get an in-house engineer, somebody they know, put them on payroll or just work something out, right? With their friend or something like that, right? That way they're not spending hundreds of thousands on studio time. That way they're not spending $100,000 on just one beat. This is why you hear a lot of rappers rapping on YouTube beats as well, because you can pay a YouTube producer $500 for the beat. Exclusive rights. Sometimes less than that, sometimes it's like $100. So for $100, you have exclusive rights to the song. Later they might try to sue you or get some more money, but hey, it's your fault you didn't charge me. You didn't know the song would blow up or industry artists would use it. And then sometimes they're cool with it, that boosts their name and they're able to produce for other A-list artists as well. But I'm saying all of that to say, just because you got signed does not mean that you don't have to pay for anything.
They continue to tour, drop music, and make albums whenever labels say so. The combination of all of this, if the artist isn't business savvy or has somebody good on their team, they miss out on the other two ways they could have been making money, which is merchandising and business ventures. These are important because these are the only things tied to your name if you get this out of the way. But as you guys may also know, not every rapper goes broke, and I think it's clear to see why certain rappers don't go broke because they knew what they were doing. Which is why I gotta give it a chance. The biggest income source, which was merch. We seen Master P do the same thing and he's still rich. Even Cardi B did a variation of this because he knew how effective this method was.
Remember Finesse 2 times when he first got out of prison. He signed with Mob Ties, they flew him on a private jet, gave him jewelry, had him looking good. All of his songs were going viral. You know, he was having his way. Fresh out of jail. He dropped the project. He was streaming like crazy. He was the hottest in the game for me. Right? Things changed in a short amount of time. He don't even want to be a part of Mob Ties.
Let me go. We done already made all the money we can make. I don't want to go to no another label with you. I love you. But I no longer want to be Mob Ties business-wise. I love all the Mob Ties street. It's time for me a new look, Joey. It's time. Let me out that contract, bro. I'm done with that contract, bro. We ain't made no money. I've been with you 4 years, P. We ain't dropped number 2 projects.
I ain't made no money. I've been with you 4 years. But everybody want to be a rapper. Can you go 4 years without no money? Most people can't even go 4 paychecks, let alone 1.
They financing it. Oh, he went and speak 600,000 for. He didn't get a jeweler number 50,000 in some promotion, and he owe him. Yeah, how I know? Cause I did it. They ain't do nothing but went in their bank account and got 3, 4, 500, 6,000 out and took it to and recorded and then took it right back to the bank and put it. No, the jeweler didn't get that. The jeweler didn't get that. When them cameras went off, that shit went back. Y'all let them niggas fool y'all. I'ma give y'all the real.
He just talked about how they get the jewelry, which I explained before. It's a promo deal. It looks good for social media and the cameras.
Ain't monetized, ain't hitting no shit, P. I'm 33 years old, P. Let me go to somebody, P, that's gonna let me gon' give me about 10, 15, 20 M's out this shit. If you want you some money out this shit, cool. You can get some money out this shit, P. I ain't tripping, but let me go make my money, P. It's over. We done, but he's more than, he's over.
And look, it's not just the rappers. The producers are going broke as well. You know, those that are behind the scenes. Where the money used to be was behind the scenes. The songwriters, the producers. They used to make top dollar. But now, producers are going broke as well. Due to bad money management mostly. It's really all due to. That's usually the main reason. Other than them getting scammed, the artists might not pay the producer. That's not what this one is about. This is about them going broke due to bad financial habits and drug habits. As well as just being too nice. You know, when you make it out the hood, you want to take care of everybody, but you can't put everybody on if you're not fully on.
At 24, I had a label and artist deal with Jimmy Iovine. I get M's. Nobody had no real money around me, so I'm doing what I thought I should have been doing. I go get a crib in Tarzana in the Valley. I move all the homies in. The homies start moving they homies in. They homies start moving they homies in. I got a big mansion with 5 studios in it. I'm gonna take care of everything. We're going out to dinners. It's 20, 30 with us. I'm paying for everything. Spending 2 racks a week. You can fill the refrigerator up. Eat the food. Trash all over the crib. It was a recipe for disaster. Come from having nothing. So when you come up, you want to put your homies on. You want to have them opportunities to provide, but don't always work out how you think it's going to work out. I turned up 2012, got dumb bread. By 2017, I was laying on my ground with $0 in my account after having millions.
You're lying.
Balled up in a fetus, crying. Nobody around me, by myself.
You blew it?
I blew it, bro.
No way.
I was up. And mind you, Sicko Mode had been recorded, but I still got no money in my account. I can't reach that managed me at the time. It was Rock Nation. I'm just completely on my own. I've seen the mountaintop, being in the studio with Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye West, Spike Lee, John Legend, to having $0 trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay for this rent in this crazy crib that I'm in by myself, because I had X'd out everybody by then.
So what happened to all the homies in the Tarzana crib?
All the homies wanted to do their own. Everybody felt they was the reason for the season. They went off and did they, you know what I'm saying?
God damn.
See that? People will help you spend the money, but when the money is gone, they won't lend no money. Right? You can look out for everybody, but then those same people can't look out for you. They're nowhere to be found. They turn into Casper. When the money disappears, they disappear. This happens a lot, especially with those in the music industry. They get money, they want to seem real, they want to put everybody on, but those people do not have your best interest. They're really using it. If you notice, the artists will come in, producers as well, they'll come in the game with 10, 20 people. Slowly but surely, after a couple of years, they only have 2 or 3 people around them. Or they show up dolo. It's just them. They don't have nobody left. They use you until you are no longer useful. Y'all get it? Now this next one is about Scott Storch. Y'all probably know his story. He went broke due to drug habits, blowing through the money.
When you get into that groove, you know, you have obviously an edge just having your signature on the record. I amassed a wealth of close to $100 million. And
$100 million. How do you blow through $100 million? That's easy for me to say, that's easy for you to say. But when you get that type of money and you have addictions, you have habits, you living fast, I'm pretty sure it's easy. I'm not gonna act like it wouldn't be easy, but me knowing me, I wouldn't blow through it. I would invest majority of it and live frugal for a lot of years. My 100 million would turn into $1 billion for sure. But that's easy for me to say, somebody that has financial literacy. But when you get a lot of money young and you living fast, I know it's a different ballgame for sure.
And I dropped the ball. I was suddenly, after being this like nerdy guy in the studio all the time, being introduced to cocaine and party life and 130-foot yachts in your backyard. It's overwhelming. You lose sight of reality. After snorting like a couple of lines of cocaine, it seemed like a good idea to have a tractor trailer show up with 4 or 5 cars, new ones, every couple weeks. I was just flying around on private jets from flights that cost $100,000 to $200,000 each way to Europe.
I'm not doing that. I'm not spending $100,000 each way to get on a flight. They had to be talking about me. He's in basic economy. I might do business, might fly business. And me, I really have a plug where you can fly the empty leg of a jet for $2,000-$3,000, and you could have that split amongst 5 people or whatever. So y'all all paying less than $1,000. I would do something like that. Like, we all gonna have to pitch in. I'm not paying $100,000 both ways to where it's $200,000. I'm not paying $30,000. I'm not paying that for a flight. If something is too much, I don't care how much money I got. It's not worth it. I feel like I'm getting robbed.
There was just no going through commercial airlines. You know, I was playing a role maybe and trying to be the king and live a billionaire's life as a millionaire. It's dangerous stuff.
Moments like these that you realize you kind of fucked up in life.
What was the lowest of the low?
Waking up with no drugs, money, or electricity in a $10 million house.
The fact he mentioned he realized he was at his lowest point when he woke up with no drugs, that's the first thing he referenced. He had no drugs, no money, no electricity, no nothing. But he mentioned the drugs part. That's sad, man.
People have their bottoms. I shot through the bottom and went all, 100,000 leaps beyond the sea, bottom, really bad. Especially from the crest that I had reached. I don't know many that could survive even emotionally, mentally through what I went through. I feel kind of a little sad in the fact that I had a lot of people that I made very wealthy. I had a lot of people that I made a lot of hit records for. And when people were pointing the finger wow, he really is fucked up right now, I think those people should have been calling me and saying, hey, how can I help you? What can we do to make you better? Can I help you clean yourself up? And they just turned their backs on me.
Once again, you help people out, and when you're down, they're nowhere to be found, and they no longer come around. Now look, no expectations, no upsets. I live with that in the back of my mind. I can't be upset if I don't have expectations of people. Yes, it would be nice if they would do that. You would expect them to have human decency and them to check on you or help you out when you help them out. When they were at their lowest, you helped them climb up to a high level. You would expect them to do that same thing instead of talking about you and kicking you when you're down. But this is the world, man. This is how they act in the world. It's sad. Is it right? No. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, family. I appreciate y'all for watching. Tuning in once again. Peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Oh!
might be interested in.
reach out and touch. しょ。あー、あ、大好物のミートボールが。3秒ルールは
imagination. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
man, why y'all didn't help me?
You know what?
Man, it was y'all would have helped y'all.
What about the smoke? Me and Smoke backyard. Yeah.
Oh, that was different.